Welcome to Monday Night Yoga at the library. I'm Stacy. And we're going to start tonight with some Nadi Shodhana, which is the alternate nostril breathing. It balances the hemispheres of the brain, brings calm, focus. So, by all means, if you need tissue to clear your nose, do that first. And we're going to start by bringing the index and the middle finger in to the palm, and using the ring and the thumb to close each nostril. You always begin on the left side. You begin with the inhalation on the left side, and you change sides on the exhalation. Okay, so we'll start on the left side and we'll do 5 rounds and finish on the right. So sit comfortably, spine is tall, close your right nostril with your thumb and inhale through your left. Close the left with the ring and exhale through the right. Breathe in right. Close with the thumb, breathe out left. Breathe in left. Close left with the ring, breathe out right. Breathe in right. Close right with the thumb, breathe out left. Breathe in left. Close left, breathe out right. Breathe in right. Close your right, breathe out left. Last round, breathe in left. Close left, breathe out right. Breathe in right. Close right, breathe out left. Exhale fully, completely. Bring your chin to your chest. Breathe in, gaze up. And exhale, gaze forward. Become aware of your state. Close your eyes if you're comfortable doing that, or keep them open with a soft gaze. Tune into your body, the places where your body is touching the floor. Notice any places of tightness, tension, or discomfort. Place your palms down on your knees and roll the shoulders in circles over your hips. And reverse. Feel yourself. Inhale, arms up over the hips. Exhale, lower them down. Inhale up. And exhale down. One more. Exhale down. Take it to the side. Drop to the forearm or the elbow if you want. Check in with your neck. See if you can gaze up at your arm. If that's uncomfortable, gaze forward. On your exhale, come up and flip to the other side. And gaze up if you can. Smooth, easy breath. Check and see if you're holding somewhere. Are you squeezing or tensing around your hips or your back, shoulder? Exhale, rise up. Take a twist. Left hand to the right knee, right hand behind, and gaze behind your right shoulder. Inhale, lengthen your spine. Exhale, soften and move into twist. Release. Change sides. Lengthen. Reach the crown of the head up. Exhaling, soften the spine. Soften the shoulders. Hands back to the knees, gaze forward, and do a little seated cat-cow here. So drop the chin to the chest and roll the back, rounding it behind you, and then coming up and pressing the shoulders back, the heart forward, and gaze up a little bit. And cat. And cow. One more time, cat and cow. And move through to cow. And release that. Straighten your legs out in front and tap out your knees. Bend your feet a little bit. And turn toes out and in. Rolling the ankles, making circles. And then change direction. Make fists with the hands, like soft fists. Don't tighten them up too much. Just nice and soft. And you're gonna do a Japanese massage technique called doing. So go all the way down the legs and then up the inside. Come to the outside of the hips. Work your way down your legs again. Drop to the side. Let's cross one ankle over the thigh and the bottom of the foot. And the calf muscle. You feel good. Now let's change legs. The bottom of the right foot. This is something that takes 30 seconds to do, and it can change your whole mood. If you find you're feeling just lousy, crabby, whatever, sit down and do a couple minutes of it, or 30 seconds, like I said, and it'll change your energy. Keep that leg, and let's work up the sides, body, do the belly, and then the obliques, flexibility, up to the chest. And then take one fist to the shoulder and the neck on one side. And then switch side. Release that now. Do the sides of your skull. Up to the top, around the back, the occipital lobe, above the ear, the temporal lobe, parietal lobe, top, prefrontal lobe on the forehead. And then wherever it feels, it will feel good. Do it there. And then we don't do our faces, but we do the fluttery fingers over the eyes, the cheeks, the nose, and the lips. And let your arms come down to your side. Close your eyes. Feel the state of your energy. And make your way into your squat. So for the squat, it's fine to have your feet wide apart and your toes turned out. That's going to be a lot easier than having them parallel. But if you can get them parallel, and even if you have your heels off the floor, that's going to work your hips a little bit better. So when I do that, when I make them closer together with them parallel, it's harder, right? So I put a little cushion under my heels. You can even roll the back of your mat up. This is really good for your hip mobility. Try that for a couple breaths. Smooth, easy breath. Slow your breath down on the inhale and on the exhalation. And on your next exhale, let your hands come to the floor and bring the hips up slowly. Head down. Standing forward fold. Bring your feet parallel to each other. Find the center of gravity between the balls of the toes and the heels. Balance all the weight evenly. Walk your hands over to the side of the right foot and to the front, and then over to the side of the left foot. And in front of both feet. Plant your left hand down on the floor. Float your right arm all the way up. And gaze up at it. Circle your wrist. And reverse. And lower the right down to the floor. Float the left hand up high. Circle. And reverse. And lower the hand down. Inhale, bring the hands to the shins. Straighten and flatten your back. Press the crown forward. Gaze down at the floor. Soften your knees. Bend and touch the floor with your hands and squeeze the arms up, out to the sides, overhead. And start to reach side to side. Spread your feet a little wider. Reaching, reaching. And take it to helicopter. Slow down your helicopter twist. Bring your feet a little closer. Monkey Hara, your lateral flexion of the spine. Exhaling with a hot breath. Engaging your core, lighting up your solar plexus, your third chakra, power center. And release and shake. Shake the arms, shake the legs. Shaking off tension of the day. Discomfort. Stress. Shake it out. Stop. Good. Come to Tadasana. Feet about hips width, parallel, arms alongside the body. Gaze straight ahead. Now feel a squeeze rise up from your feet to your ankles, calves, shins, thighs, buttocks, low belly. Then inhale, arms up overhead. Tadasana, mountain pose. Reach the fingers up. Use your breath to move energy. Invite earth energy up into your feet, through your body to your heart. And exhale it through the fingertips, offering it like a gift to the sky. And then taking sky energy in to the heart. And offering that as a gift down to the earth. Ground yourself to earth, connect yourself to sky. On your exhale, let the palms come together. Make temple mudra with the hands. Take a breath in. Exhaling, hips slide to the right. You bend left. That top shoulder over the bottom shoulder. Your body's in one plane. Take any modification you need to if your back is fatigued or uncomfortable. Making up my own words tonight. Is that okay with everybody? Discomfortable. It's a little stronger than uncomfortable. On the exhale, rise up or reach high. Take a breath here at the top. And exhale, hips slide left. You bend right. Notice the movement of the body with breath, the subtle changes in the body as you inhale and exhale. Relax your gaze, relax your jaw. Feel the sensations, notice any thoughts. Exhale, come to stand. Take a nice breath at the top. Exhale, release the hands, let them float down, palms up till they're shoulder height, then turn your palms down and lower the rest of the way. Close your eyes, take just a moment here to feel the effects of Tadasana and hatha pose. And then feel free to move, shake, or stretch any way you like. Let's bring the legs wide apart. Toes point out at an angle and the knees are aligned with your toes. Inhale, arms shoulder height. Bend the elbows, bend the knees. Goddess pose. Now gaze to the side and see if your elbows are shoulder height. They might be sagging a little down like this, more like a W. Lift them up a little higher so they're goalposts. And then we want to get them rotated a little more externally, so bring the elbows back behind you, like you want to press them toward the back wall. Gently lift your pelvic floor. Draw the navel in toward the spine. And then draw the low rib down towards each other. So your spine is straight. On your next exhale, straighten your arms and then cross them right over left, moving into eagle arms. Take your version of eagle arms. Lift the elbows a little higher if you can. And maybe bend the knees a little bit deeper. One more breath here. Exhale, straighten your legs, release the arms, and lower them to your sides. We're going to take a little rest between sides. Shake out the arm. And inhale, arms up, shoulder height. Exhale, bend elbows, bend knees. Come back into your goddess. Pelvic floor lifts. Solar plexus activated. Ribs tucked in towards each other. And down. Bring the elbows back if you wanted to press the backs of your hands into the wall behind you. Exhaling, straighten your arms and cross left over right. Find your eagle arms. The gaze is straight ahead. Lift your elbows so they're shoulder height. Sink the hips a little bit deeper. Become aware of your breath. Relax your jaw. Relax your shoulders down. One more breath. And on the exhale, straighten the legs, release the arms out to the side, and then lower them down. Heel toe the feet in towards each other, and shake it out. And we're going to come into warrior two. We'll do a warrior two triangle flow here, just those two poses. So point your toes to the side. So your right toes to the right side of your mat, left toes in at an angle. Check your alignment, front heel. If you draw a line, it should meet your back arch. Feet nice and wide apart. Inhale, arms up, shoulder height. Gaze over your front fingertips. Exhaling, bend the front knee. That knee tracks toward the second toe and doesn't go past your ankle. If it's going past your ankle, your feet are too close together. You got to spread them out wider. Gazing over the front fingertips. Lift the pelvic floor. Bring your attention to third chakra, just above the navel. Manipura, third chakra, chakra of power. Color is yellow. Beej mantra sound is rum. So just listen, or you can chant along with me as I chant the sound rum, bringing energy into the third chakra. Rum, rum, rum. Option here, Kapalabhati breath. Forceful exhalation, passive inhalation. On the exhalation now, straighten the front leg. Heel toe the back foot in just maybe a half a step. And let your back hip pivot toward the back wall as you reach your front hand forward as far as you can and pivot the arm. Front arm comes forward. Right, so right arm reaching towards the right foot. There you go. Left arm up high. Again, top shoulder stacked over the bottom shoulder. Open up your heart. Gaze up if you can, or straight ahead. And exhaling, coming up, bringing the arms wide, spread the fingers apart, point all 10 toes forward and release the arms. Shake them out. Turn the left toes to the left side, right toes in at an angle. Check your alignment. Back foot arch, front foot heel. And inhale the arms up shoulder height. Exhale, start to bend your front knee. Again, don't let the knee go past the ankle and track it toward the second toe. Gaze over your front fingertips. Straight ahead. Again, third chakra. Manipura color is yellow. So vision the color yellow. Bij mantra, Ram. 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 Move prana. Kapalabhati. On an exhale, take that back foot in a little closer to the front foot with a heel toe pivot. There you go, and straighten the front leg. Hip pivots toward the back. Reach the front fingertips forward and then pivot the arms, reaching the top arm up high. Gaze up at it if you can. Deepen your breath. Breathing in and out through your nose. And on your exhale, bend the front knee a little bit. Coming sort of back into that front lunge. Bring the arms out to the side. All 10 toes point forward and then shake your arms. Release them. Now, if you might want to strap for this next one. We're going to do wide stance Danda Yamana Yoga Mudra. So it looks like this. Back forward. Hold. Just hold your hands behind if you like. Feet are wide, but a comfortable distance apart. Stand nice and tall. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, hinge from your hips. Lead with your heart. Come forward. Keep a tiny, tiny little softness in your knees. Don't lock your knees. And let those arms come up and over the head. Relax your neck. Relax your forehead, your eyes, and your jaw. Shut your eyes really tight and stick out your tongue. Lion's breath, and then open your eyes big. And then relax your face. Nod your head a little bit, yes. Shake a little bit, no. Just let it hang. You stay focused and concentration. Removing distractions. Now to come out, deepen the bend in your knees a little bit. Sit your hips back a little bit and down and slowly rise up. Take your time. No rush. Audible sigh here. Good place for an audible sigh. Activate your vagus nerve. Sympathetic nervous system, rest, digest. All right, down to table on your mat. Knees under hips, wrists under shoulders. If you want to, you can move through a couple rounds of cat-cow again here in this position. Don't stress or strain. Just nice and easy movement here. Giving your spine some love. And then you come back to center and you can do a C-spine, a backward C-spine, bringing your chin to your shoulder and then your shoulder and hip toward each other. And then straighten your left leg out behind you. Toes are on the floor to start. Very slowly, lift the toes off the floor and flex the foot behind you. You don't want to come up too high here. You do not want the leg to go past your pelvis. Just one long line. Toes point down. If you are nice and steady here and you're not too wobbly, you can move to the next step. Lift the right arm up straight out in front. Bird dog. Balance beam. The goal here is stillness, steadiness. On your exhale, release. Hand down, knee down, and straighten your right leg. So behind you, toes on the floor to start. Engage that navel, draw it in toward the spine. The ribs curl down toward each other like you're knitting them up or buttoning them up. On an exhale, let the toes come off the floor a couple of inches. Flex the foot. Become steady. If you feel steady, float the left arm out in front. Reaching left fingertips away. Pointing right toes down. Check in with your breath. Smooth, easy breath. And on the exhale, lower both down. Touch your big toes together. Bring your knees wide apart and sit back on your heels. Extended arm, child's pose. Bring the forehead to the floor. Sit back on the heels. Slowly make your way up to seated position and find your 90-90 pose. Hip opener. So whatever leg you bring into the front, you're going to have the knee at a 90-degree angle. And your groin makes a 90-degree angle, and the back leg makes a 90-degree angle. Both thigh bones are parallel with the edge of your mat. Start by taking the arm over the front leg to the outer edge. Just do a little twist. You go that way. Good. Finding some softness here in the hips, the back, the legs. And then bring it forward and fold over your front leg. And you're gonna decide how far into this you come. If you fold right over your leg and you don't feel a nice stretch to your external hip over here, then you can wrap your elbow around the foot and fold in the direction more towards your foot, give you a deeper stretch. And relax your head down. Stack your hands, rest your head. Smooth out your breath. See if you can release and soften somewhere. Are you holding? Are you squeezing somewhere unnecessarily? Let that go. Intentionally letting go of resentment, taking the energy of forgiveness, tissues in the hip, store this energy, this unprocessed, raw energy of resentment. Let that go. Remove it. Bring in forgiveness. When you feel ready, you can release the pose. Come up. Straighten the legs out. Give them a little stretch, a little tap. And we'll take it to the other side. What are we doing? The other side. Other side? Is that the other side? You don't remember? It's the other side, but I don't think I'm doing it right. Well, the shin bone is going to align with the front of your mat. Got 90 degrees at your knee, your groin, and the back knee. There you go. Yeah, that's right. And then you're going to walk your hands towards the beach for that initial twist. Okay. There you go. Deep breaths here. On the exhale, giving a little gentle massage to the internal organ with this twist. Now release the twist. Walk the hands forward in front of that front leg, and then hinge your body over the front leg. The more you turn your torso toward the foot, the deeper your stretch will be. Just find your edge, just your first gentle edge of stretch, and stay there and soften into it. You can rest your head on your block if you like, to relax a little bit into the pose. When we're releasing anger here in the right hip, remove that energy from your whole being and putting, again, forgiveness. You don't need to carry that heavy anger around with you. Just release it, let it go. When you feel ready, you can start to come out. legs, tapping them out. And we'll do a little spinal rocking forward and back to come into Urdhva Navasana, upward fold. Awareness to the breath. You can have your hands behind your legs or even on the floor if you want, if that's more comfortable for your back. Make sure you're not straining in your low back. That's the most important thing here. We want to engage the core, but without any back pain at all. No discomfort in the low back. Very important. You can experiment with straightening a leg. You can experiment with how high your torso is up off the floor. If you come down a little lower, it's going to feel different. It's not bad, it's just different. Different part of your core. And you can always use your arms if you need help. Let's come down slowly on the exhale. And again, a good place to sigh it out. Release. Let's bring this sole of the feet together. Let the knees drop apart. Left hand on the belly, right hand on the heart. Release. Let go. Now, start to release your Supta Baddha Konasana and come over onto all fours again. Wrists under shoulders, knees under hips. So from your table position, walk your hands forward about 2 inches. So your wrists are a little forward now of your shoulders. And tuck your toes under. And you're going to take a breath in and exhale into your downward facing dog. Go ahead and walk your dog, bend one knee and then the other knee. Spread your fingers wide. Make a nice connection with the earth through your hands. Now still your legs. Bend your knees a little bit and bring your belly toward your thighs. Then on an exhale, let your heels sink down a little bit closer to the floor. Not forcing, just letting them stretch out the backs of your legs. Rotate your shoulders a bit inward so your elbow creases are facing inwards or forward. Deepen your breath. Relax your jaw, relax your low back. Feel the sensations of your downward facing dog. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Slowly shift your weight forward into a plank. Hold your plank for a couple of breaths. Let's step the left foot forward. Turn right knee comes to the floor. You're in a lunge, a low lunge. That's it. Up a bunch of fingertips. Face forward. Runner stretch. Place one hand on your thigh and the other hand on the thigh. As you inhale, lift the crown up, straighten your whole body a little bit. And then exhale, sink your hips lower. Again, don't let your knee come past your ankle. Just move your heel forward more. Inhaling up. And exhaling, sink down low. One more. Inhale up. Exhale, sink down low. Take your right hand to the front of your hip flexor on the right side. Give it a little massage right in the front. This area that is really stretching out here. If you're leaning forward, you should feel a deep stretch in your iliopsoas muscles here in the front. Exhale, bring the hands to the floor and bring the left foot back and just step the right foot forward. Again, we're in the runner stretch to start. Bring one hand to the thigh and the other hand to the thigh. Straighten up a bit. Exhale. Sink the hips down. Let them be really heavy. Inhale up. Exhale. Lower down. One more time. Inhale up. Exhale. Lower down. Shift into sitting position. Bring the soles of the feet together. And let the knees drop open. Uttanasana. Lengthen your spine, crown of the head reaching up. Nice deep breath in, and as you exhale, imagine your hips, thighs, knees, and shins softening down, releasing, letting go. And release the Baddha Konasana. Come onto your back. Grab a block. Grab the block first, then come onto your back. We're going to do our inversion. We're going to do supported shoulder stand with the block placed under the flat bone at the base of your spine, and let the legs float up. And point and flex the toes. Circle the ankle. And then let your legs be still. and lower one foot down and then the other foot down to the floor. Remove your block. Put your left knee into your chest. And straighten the right leg down to the floor. Take the right hand to the outside of the left knee. Cross the knee all the way over to the right side. Left arm reaches out to the left and gaze toward your left. You're gazing away from your bent knee. Now release that leg back to center. Bend both knees, recenter your hips. Hug the right knee in. Straighten the left knee down. That leg down. Take the left hand to the outside of the right knee. Cross the right knee all the way over to the left. Right arm reaches out to the right. And gaze at it. And release. Come back to center. Position your hips, center your body, and prepare for deep relaxation. Work is done. Time to let go. Soften your body. Inviting the release of any last little bits of tension that are left in your body. Inviting them to soften and release down into the floor and into the earth. Begin to deepen your breath. Wiggle your fingers and toes. Bring your awareness into your body, to the space around you. If you'd like, you can full body stretch. Reach your arms up overhead. Stretch them away from your feet. And slowly making your way onto your side. Rest there a moment as you transition up to sitting. For a brief meditation. Simply becoming aware of the breath, breathing in, being aware that you're breathing in and breathing out, knowing you're breathing out. When your mind wanders, bring it back to the breath. Loka samasta sukino bhavantu. May all be everywhere be safe, be happy, be healthy, and live with ease. Namaste.
Namaste.
Namaste, Zoomers. Thank you all.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Namaste. Thank you. Have a good week.
You too.
Everybody.